March 1st, 2021, this tournament debuted with the first round of qualifying. 558 days later, we finally made it. Welcome one last time, DIECAST race fans, to Bay City Speedway for the 6-car, 12-lap finals of the Dynasty of Dodge tournament, presented by Bay City DIECAST Racing. It's been a long, fantastic journey with 72 total entries, and today, we will finally crown our champion. Quick reminder that the scoring has been altered to fit the format. Each lap winner will receive 6 points, 5 points per second, on down to a DNF, which at this point is inevitable. And now let's meet our finalists one more time for the Dynasty of Dodge tournament at Bay City Speedway. First up on the pole position, driving the '69 Charger 500 for Mack Racing, it's Mopar Mack. Starting outside front row, in the 2018 Charger from Big Al's Custom Diecast, this is Big Al. Next up inside row 2, in the 1971 Charger, driving for Vapor Racing Treetops Raceway Park, it's Dangerous Dawn. Outside row 2, driving the Charger Drift Patrol, weighing 61 grams, from the A team, it's the Crazy Canuck. Inside back row, in the 2011 Charger RT for G4 Diecast Racing, this is the real Mama G. And finally, from White Knuckle Motoring Speed Shop, in the Charger RT weighing 59 grams, it's Daddy Canuck. Up top, beautiful Bay City Speedway. The masses have gathered to find out who will be crowned D of D champion. Starting positions based on wins in the semis. Mopar Mack on the pole next to Big Al. Gate drops, let's go! Down to the 165, Mopar Mack will lead us out. Dangerous Dawn slides in behind him. Down past the ladies, Crazy Canuck goes off. Mack across the cliff side, down into 7. Dawn on the inside takes the lead. There's contact. Mack is sideways, he rolls over. Big Al goes by. Daddy Canuck goes by. What a way to start off the D of D finals, as we see Crazy Canuck where he came to a stop on the infield. Dangerous Dawn grabs lap 1 with a 9.421, and I couldn't tell you the rest of the order. Watch here how Crazy Canuck gets into the back of Mama G, shooting her forward past Al, but making himself loose and ultimately putting him in the guardrail down there in Mr. Dark Corner. And check out Dangerous Dawn under Mopar Mack and immediately putting the block on, causing a pile up and a whole cluster across the finish line. As we take another look here at the zoom pad Dawn hit going into turn 7, let's see if we can get a better look at that finish. One more time. I got Mopar Mack roof sliding across the line just in front of Big Al, and Daddy Canuck edges out Mama G for 5th. And we'll head back up top for lap 2 and rotate our drivers 1 spot clockwise, putting Big Al on the pole next to Crazy Canuck. Daddy Canuck will move up from the back next to Mopar Mack, the 2 ladies, Dawn and Mama G, in the rear. There they go. Big Al leads him out of 1 and Mack on top of turn 2, and he saves it. Daddy Canuck down on the inside, Crazy Canuck in the second. Big Al down around 7 will easily capture lap 2, followed by Crazy Canuck, Mopar Mack, Daddy Canuck, Mama G, and Dangerous Dawn will round us out as we take a look at Al's time of, is it my eyes or yours? 9.055, a full second ahead of the rest of the pack. We have to take a look at this replay, folks, as Mopar Mack rail slides on top of turn 2 and somehow saves it, only losing 1 position in the process. And from there on out, just some beating and banging to the finish line, and everyone keeps their wheels on the track. And this will give me a moment to shout out the Transamericam, the Painted Ladies Cam, and the BCFD Cam. As we head back up top for lap 3, Big Al, the first one to double digits, and we have a couple of Canucks in the front row, and that could spell disaster if these two start working together. Down the Golden State Bridge, they're even going into 1. Crazy Canuck comes out in front. Big Al battles his way into second. All kinds of contact around 4, and there goes Daddy Canuck into second. Al's on the railing, Mack gets into him, Mopar Mack goes off. There goes Mama G around Dawn and Al for 3rd. Dawn into the back of Mama G, and she'll pass Big Al just in front of the line for 4th place points. A nice time of 10.337 for Crazy Canuck as we take a look at Mopar Mack, and at least he came to a rest on his wheels. Let's take a look at this replay, as nothing out of the ordinary really happens here until the cliffside, where Daddy Canuck finally makes his way around Big Al, forcing him to get loose, climb up on the side rail, and drop down just in time to deposit Mopar Mac into the drink. All the while, Dangerous Don jumps up 2 spots and then another, helping Mama G across the line. Lap 4, we're a quarter of the way through here with Big Al clinging to a 1-point lead as Daddy Canuck slides over to the pole and welcomes Mama G to the front row. There they go down the bridge, Mama G to the turn first, but Daddy Canuck leads him out, Mama G into second. Crazy Canuck puts Al into the wall and he goes over. Daddy Canuck under Mama G and she goes over. Down into 7, Daddy Canuck will run away with this one, with Crazy Canuck, Dangerous Don, and Mopar Mac hobbling behind. Daddy Canuck with a lap time of 10.291, and I can't help but to think something stinks north of the border as we see Big Al and Mama G, both victims of Team Canada's most recent trip down the track. Take a look at this replay. Big Al minding his own business, Crazy Canuck puts him in a wall. Then right after, Daddy and Mama's little spat didn't end well for G4, leaving both Canucks out front, quite possibly exactly the way they planned it. We'll keep an eye on these two moving forward. Lap 5, lead change. Daddy Canuck is your new leader with the crazy one a point back. We've got the ladies up front hoping to show these fellas how it's done. Daddy Canuck, Mopar Mac row 2, Crazy Canuck, and Big Al row 3. And they're off like a dirty shirt. Dawn on the outside will lead us out and she flips over in 2. Mama G pushing her and she gets sideways. And they're all gonna come to a stop just past the not quite painted ladies and just sit there staring at each other. Looks very boring. Back up top, we'll run them again. Mama G on the pole next to Dangerous Don. Father Canuck next to Mopar Mac, middle row. And Crazy Canuck and Big Al in the rear. There they go again down the 165. Dead even coming out. Don drops down and holy, Mama G's off the overpass. Don keeps the lead. Mac in the second. Daddy Canuck inside Al for third. Back of the pack, here comes Crazy Canuck. Al stuck behind Daddy. And Al blocks. As Dangerous Don wins lap 5 with a 10 flat. Followed by Mopar Mac, Daddy Canuck, Big Al, and Crazy Canuck. First of all, Mama G just wow. Dawn comes right down on her and Dawn doesn't even say sorry. Daddy Canuck with a great pass inside Al going around turn 4, and we focus our attention to the rear of the pack and the battle for not last. Crazy Canuck on the inside, and I swear Daddy Canuck breaks in front of Al to get Crazy Canuck by. But Al wasn't having it and drops a block at the line. Lap 6, as we see a nice shot of our baseball field there. A little foreshadowing perhaps, as Dangerous Dawn gets her shot on the pole and welcomes Mopar Mac back to the front row. Mama G still licking her wounds next to Big Al, and those two Canuckers are in the back of the bus. Watch gravity work here as we head into the divide in 165. They're even coming out now. Dawn out front, and there's contact. She's sideways getting pushed. Dawn up on top of Mac, and she goes over. Mama G jumps out front. Daddy Canuck gives chase. Mopar Mac falls to third, but here comes Al on the inside. And Mama G will grab a much-needed 6 points with a time of 11.010, followed by Daddy Canuck. Big Al will take third away from Mopar Mac, and the Loco Canoco rounds us out. Let's take a look at the replay here as halfway across the overpass, Dawn goes a little early on the block, ends up sideways, then Mac and MG promptly eject her over the top rope, Royal Rumble style. Mac's on the wall and Mama G is out scot-free. And a clutch pass by Big Al right there. Now I'm not saying this was retaliation for Dawn knocking Mama G to her diecast death a race ago, but if it was, these ladies are turning the Dynasty of Dodge into the Clash of the Cougars. halfway through. Daddy Canuck with a 6-point lead over a 3-way tie for second. We're back to our original starting order. Mopar Mac returns to the pole with Big Al right beside. Lap 7 underway as Mopar Mac leads him down around 1, and Don slams into and out of second place. Down around 4, the Canucks get caught up. Mac leads him across the cliffside. Down towards 7. Does Big Al have enough? Mopar Mac will hold on by half a car length to take lap 7. Big Al in for second. Don and Mama G across. And are you kidding me? Those Canuckers are gonna finish the race. Nice 9.356 time right there for Mac. Looking at the replay, Big Al didn't waste any time giving up a spot and then taking it right back, as it looks like Dawn wants to touch as many parts of the track as she can in these 12 laps. Mopar Mac, without much of a threat throughout the race, saw white in his rear view rounding 7, and with pedals to the floor, the Dodge horsepower took over from there, and Big Al just runs out of real estate. Let's head on back up top for lap 8. Mopar Mac with that win is within a point of our leader right next to him, Daddy Canuck. Big Al on the pole here next to Crazy Canuck, Don and Mama G in the back. Gate drops, here we go, as Big Al leads us into 1 and the whole inside lane follows. The Canucks side by side in front of the ladies. Daddy Canuck takes the reins for 3rd. Al and Mac down towards 7, and Big Al will lead wire to wire with a time of 8.820. Mopar Mac across for 2nd, followed by Dangerous Dawn, Daddy and Crazy Canuck, and Well, we can't have amazing action on every lap, but if you ask Big Al, this was the best lap of all time. And maybe for him it was, as he drove that thing like he stole it, to the tune of a sub-9, 8.820. And I'd tell you if that was a new track record, but we won't start keeping track of that until next season. Keep an eye on the upper left-hand corner of your screen and we'll see Mama G just sort of flop over all by herself, maybe officially throwing in the towel, who knows. Lap 9, lead change. Mopar Mac now with a 1-point lead with 4 to go. And right on his tail, Daddy Canuck starts on the outside front row next to the Crazy One. Big Al also a point back inside row 2. Mac and Don in the rear. There's the green in the front row. Is it Canucking around as they're even going in? Crazy Canuck grabs control and takes Al with him. They're all put together. Around 6, Big Al sideways. They all straighten out and here they come. Crazy Canuck with the win, followed by Big Al, Mopar Mac, Daddy Canuck, and the ladies. Dawn and Mama G round us out. It's not too often you see the cars stay this close together for the entire lap. Mac did his best to move up, but it was like rush hour traffic with everyone in a hurry to go nowhere. We did get a late pass by Dawn, just getting by Mama G on the final backstretch. Lap 10, we're getting close, folks. Big Al and Mopar Mac in the rear, tied for the lead, but just behind and on the pole, Daddy Canuck with Mama G right beside him. The craziest of Canucks inside row 2, next to Dangerous Dawn. There they go, and the Canucks wasting little time getting to the 165. Around 2 across the overpass, Mama G and Al go to door. Dawn into the rear, Mama G, and they both go by Al. Around 7, the Canucks still in front. Mama G goes around, and she gets pushed across the finish by 3 cars doing anything for points. Daddy Canuck with the win and a time of 10.606, followed by Crazy Canuck, Mama G sideways, Dangerous Dawn, Big Al, and Mopar Mac. This is definitely going to shake up the scoreboard a bit with just 2 laps to go. And well, if there was ever any doubt that the Canucks are working together, watch Daddy Canuck right here. He knows he can't catch the Crazy One, so what does he do? He runs blocker in front of Mama G and Dawn just to make sure Crazy Canuck had a clear shot to the finish. Other drivers will tell you that's not illegal, but they'll also tell you that that sort of behavior
is frowned upon in this establishment.
lap 11 lead change. Daddy Canuck, your new leader, but with 12 points available out there, this thing is far from over. Mama G and Dangerous Dawn front row. Down the Golden State Bridge, Dawn on the outside with the lead. Dawn on the railing, flips around and sticks the landing. Mama G sideways. They all just sort of come to a stop. I think Mama G wanted to keep going, just not by herself. Watch closely as Dangerous Dawn with a complete airborne 180 here, and what a pure landing. The Russian judge surely to score her high on that effort. Oh, sorry, been watching a lot of Skyway recently. We'll head back up top and run it again. At this point, all Mama G can really do is play spoiler. She's definitely a wild card in these last 2 laps. There they go, as expected. Dawn on the outside leads us down on the apron again, but Mama G's not there. She's passing on the inside. Mac rattles around, and there goes Daddy Canuck into 3rd. Mama G around 7, and Daddy C isn't done yet. But Dangerous Dawn holds on for 2nd place behind Mama G's 9.679. Daddy Canuck in for 3rd. Mopar Mac, Crazy Canuck, and Big Al round us out. And let's hope something didn't happen to Al. Man, I thought for sure Dawn was going to do something crazy again, and she may have, but Mama G backs off just enough to let her go, setting her up for turn 3, and just a gorgeous overtake. Daddy Canuck on the cliffside possibly sealing the deal with that pass, and that late block by Dawn keeps him from another point. Don't crown him yet. Daddy Canuck with a 4-point lead over Mopar Mac, 5 points over Alan Dawn, 6 points ahead of Loco Canucko, and 15 in front of Mama G. Buckle up, folks. This is it. One last time, dead even down the bridge around the 165. Dawn out of 2 in the lead. Mac slides in behind. Down past the painted ladies. We've lost sight of the Canucks. Across the cliffside, Dangerous Dawn still out front, and she's driving angry. Big Al flirts with Mopar Mac a bit, and Dangerous Dawn runs away with lap 12, followed by Mopar Mac with a time of 9.441. Big Al, Mama G by a fender in reverse, and Daddy and Crazy Canucks, respectively. All right, folks, let's go ahead and check out this replay while the scores are tallied. Not sure why Dangerous Dawn waited until the last lap to take the parking brake off, but here we are. And if I only had a 4-point lead, I wouldn't be back there canucking around, but they do catch up to the rest of the pack at the finish line. All right, folks, let's see it. Congratulations to Daddy Canuck, your 2022 Dynasty of Dodge champion, and a 2nd place tie between Mopar Mac and Dangerous Dawn. Thank you so much to all the drivers that sent cars for this fantastic journey. Thank you for your time, your effort, your support, and your patience. And thank you so much to you, the viewer, for making Bay City Diecast into what it's become. The sky's the limit. This has been a presentation of Bay City Diecast Racing. My name is Daryl, and I've been your host. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming action. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you again soon, everybody.